Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have the life I want tonight.
It seems surreal. I have the privilege to act on stage. I've been in 17 musicals, 2 plays. I can picture myself in that character.
Well, great. Our jobs are at stake.
I can take those emotions and somehow use the magic as if and connect with that character. I'm able to be myself.
I feel like my country is crumbling in my hands. They're glued to their screens with fear. I'm losing it.
It's a struggle every day for me to accept myself, accept who I am, accept who Becky really is. My mother, I don't believe, was stable. Honestly, she wasn't healthy in my opinion. Growing up, not having clean clothes, my hair wasn't clean, kids in my class would make fun of me. I would come home and I remember I would cry myself to sleep. I had no friends. I remember the door being closed and then just screaming. I would get hit with a belt or with something on a regular basis. My siblings would watch. It was always me being afraid of my parents. I have never seen a dirtier apartment with things crawling, things being everywhere. I have never seen myself cooking. I never understood what to cook. I never knew how to cook. No one taught me these things. A lot of it was dependent on me. A lot of it was me going out on the streets and asking people for money. From there, my father wanted us back, so he took custody. And he got married again. Some days I would wake up and feel really bad about myself. I would say, why am I even living? I was dying on the inside. That's when Jafco again came into our lives and saved us. Jafco said, we're gonna help you. We're gonna take care of you. And that was the first time in all my life that I heard that. Jafco gave us a lot more hope. They gave us food, they gave us shelter, they gave us clothes on our backs, taught us again how to bathe, how to eat, how to talk properly. I'm not supposed to take care of my siblings anymore. Jafco does that. Jafco took initiative of that. I just have to sit back and be a teenager. Anything you can think of that parents will give, they would give. They make sure that you have a chance to go to Disney World or you have a chance to go to Busch Gardens. I'd never been to Busch Gardens until this past year, and I sincerely loved it. With Ethan, we're teaching him life skills, we're teaching him how to interact with others, and just how to take care of himself too, like by cooking and maybe cleaning up after himself.
I am helping with the snacks, and also I'm helping with the lunch.
Ethan, he's like a light in a room.
When we found out that, there was some challenges now with Ethan, we needed to do therapy. It put a tremendous, tremendous strain on our relationship. He kind of went in one direction, stressed out over how much more money can I make. And I went in the other direction. You need to just keep giving me more money because Ethan needs more and more therapies, and now we need to do this, and now we need to do that. And he got divorced. And what I thought was a bad situation got even worse. Ethan's behaviors just became, and it was a nightmare. We were living in a war zone. It was scary. It was really scary. And I'm calling this agency, this agency, this agency, all my contacts, and I have quite a few, and no one can seem to help me, and nobody knows what to do, and all I'm hearing is that must be so challenging for you, I can only imagine. Well, I don't want to hear those words. I actually want help. And it was like I was speaking Chinese to each and every person. Nobody was able to support us and help us. And I couldn't sleep. I was afraid if I did stop, oh my God, everything would come crashing down on me. So I just kept going. I could do this, I could do this, I can do this, and just bring it on. Let me just plow through it. Until one day, I stopped. We were in crisis. And I was fortunate enough to meet Jafko, and that was like a miracle. Everything changed for us at that point. As soon as I spoke to Linda on the phone, just in her voice, she's just very calming and loving and caring. And she said, we're going to help you, don't worry. I want you to get sleep tonight. I want you to feel happy. You're in the right place and we're going to help you. I think that night was the first time I slept in quite some time. They helped map out a plan for us. I'm not talking about let's get Ethan speech therapy, let's get Ethan OT. I'm talking about just core family rebuilding. We were broken. I had no relationship with my ex-husband. And in the beginning of it, Greg and I we wouldn't speak to each other. We wouldn't even sit next to each other. But I was happy that both of us showed up. And as time went on, we just started bonding and things started shifting. And now we have holiday dinners together. We go out all the time together. We hang out at one another's homes. We're a family. In our own weird way, we're a family. And the kids are so much happier, we are so much happier, and it works for us. I really feel like we've experienced a miracle in our lives.
They help me all the time. They're the best people I've ever met. Chicken nuggets, pizza, mac and cheese, and barbecue food like hamburgers and hot dogs. I just eat the 2 hot dogs with mustard, pickle relish, and ketchup.
And I told them straight up, I said, I don't feel comfortable with who I am. I don't feel safe with who I am. I don't feel safe being myself at all.
I remember that one night like it was yesterday. Becky had a great summer. She worked at the Ability Center. She did great. And then she asked to attend a family wedding. And against our better judgment, we said yes, because it was her family after all. She came back from that event, and I guess all of the therapy that she'd had really made her realize the reality of her life and the life of her siblings. And then seeing her entire family and all the people that were not able to take her in and her siblings in, it was just too much for her. And it was like as if her whole life came crashing down on her that night, and she didn't feel safe. She told us she didn't feel safe. We knew she had to go to the hospital, and before she left, I had to say something to her. And so she came in my office. We sat down for a minute. She was crying. And I said to her, I know that living is a choice for you, and I hope that you make that choice to live. And if you do, and this is where I had to dig really deep, and I said to her, if you do, I knew that she loved the theater, so I said, you and I, on your 18th birthday in 2 years, will go to New York City and we will see your first Broadway show together. And the rest is up to you. I gave her a hug and did a lot of praying after that.
Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game.
I said, I can do it. I can do it. And I can live.
Tell them how I am defying gravity. I'm flying high, defying gravity. And soon I'll match them in
I don't know what I would have done, or where I would have been, or who knows if I would have been alive if it wasn't for Dafka. It wasn't for the people that helped Dafka. It wasn't for the people that are just here every day, that are here to make children's lives better, here to give them a second chance. From the bottom of my heart to like my gut to everything, from my toes to the top of my head, from my ears to my eyes to my nose, I'm forever thankful.
tell them how I am defying